How you doing, guys? This is Nick from ForexOnNoobs.com. Welcome to the weekly analysis for week starting the 5th of August 2012. You're looking at a EUR/USD 4-hour chart. In this analysis, I'm going to be going through my support and resistance areas. My support and resistance areas are these areas here, the grey lines that I'm highlighting right now. These areas allow me to split up my chart into sections and allow me to see where price is probably going to bounce from. For example, here, and where price is going to struggle to break, where it's going to stall, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be showing you my support and resistance areas on EUR/USD for this week. So we're going to start with resistance areas. Resistance areas are the ones above the close of last week's price. So above here, the first resistance area we have this coming week is this one here. This one's been placed on my chart for quite a while. It's already predicted two huge bounces. So this resistance area spans between 1.2395 and 1.2415, and it's predicted two bounces, like I said, this bounce here and this huge bounce here. So this is a very, very strong resistance area. We've already had two huge bounces from it, and now price is on top of it again, and it's struggling again. So it's obvious that there are loads of sellers up here. There's loads of bears up here, and their goal in life is to drive the price down. That's all they want to do. And they're grouped up here, and they're really putting the pressure on the bulls. They're really trying to push them down. So pretty much one of two things can happen here. Either the bulls can break up and keep pushing up, or the bears can take control and push down. And I know that sounds pretty obvious. I mean, one or two things is going to happen, obviously. But let's look at that a little deeper. So if the bulls are able to break up through here and get above this resistance area, so if the bulls are able to break above, say, the 1.24150, around about here, then that would indicate that they have control of the market. And the reason for that is that we know there are tons of bears grouped in this area. We know there are loads of bears here. If the bulls have enough strength to break through this area and take out all of those bears, it suggests that they are strong and that they can keep pushing the price up. So if the bears are able to break above this level, then I'd be looking for them to reach at least up here to this next resistance area up here. If the bulls are not able to break above this area, then I'd probably be thinking that they're going to push back down here to this support area here. So I'll be keeping a very close eye on price when the market opens this evening to see if the bulls are strong enough to break this resistance area. Okay, so the next resistance area I've just shown you is here. This resistance area spans between the 1.250, the 1.2510 and the 1.2540. This resistance area is pretty significant. It's had some nice bounces in the past. It's acted as both support and resistance in the past. And if price manages to break our first resistance area and then push up to here, I'll definitely be looking for reversals here. I'll be looking for signs of reversals through here. So I'll be looking for indecision. Price comes up here, I'll be looking for indecision, so I could take a short trade and ride it back down to this area here. So I'll be looking to trade short reversals from this resistance area here. Another important thing to note about this resistance area is there's also a psychological level just below it. So that means we have both a psychological level here and a resistance area up here. That tells us that there's loads of bears in this area, so this area is going to be quite tough for the bulls to break, and that's why I'm looking for the reversal trade here. But if the bulls do manage to break above this area, then I think they're probably going to rush up to our next resistance area, which is up here. Now this resistance area spans between the 1.2625 and the 1.2645. Again, it is quite a strong resistance area, and I will be looking for short reversals here. I'll be looking for signs of indecision, and I'll be looking to trade a short reversal back down. Now this resistance area has a psychological level just below it, here at the 1.2600. This psychological level is not too significant, but I would be careful. I would be careful because there could be bears here looking to push the price down. So there you have it. Those are my three resistance areas for this week. Just to sum up, resistance area here, here, and here. The first one spans between the 1.2395 and the 1.2415. Second one spans between the 1.2510 and the 1.2540. Third one spans between the 1.2625 and the 1.2645. Watch out for those resistance areas. More likely than not, price is going to get stuck on these areas and either reverse or have quite a struggle to eventually break them. Okay, so let's now look at support. So support is anything below the last week's close price. So anything below this level here is a support area. So this week, the first support area is here. This is quite a significant support area. It's acted well as both support and resistance recently. So as you can see, price came up to here, struggled a lot here. On its way back down, it struggled here, then it came down, tried to break up, but struggled there, came back down, struggled here, eventually broke up. Then it struggled towards the end of last week when it tried to break here. So this is a significant support and resistance area. It's acted well as resistance last week, acted well as support in the past. Price does drop down at the start of this week, so if price does come down to this area here, I'll definitely be looking for a long reversal trade, because in this area there are definitely going to be some bulls group down here. So I'll be looking for signs of indecision, and I'll be looking for a long reversal trade back up to here. If this resistance area breaks, then I'll be looking for it to move down to this next resistance area, which is here. This next resistance area spans between the 1.2135 and the 1.2165. Again, it's a significant resistance area, and it's had some really good bounces recently. I mean, check this one out. It came down to here, and it bounced away back up to there. And this is it acting as resistance. Came up here, bounced away, came up here. It struggled for a bit, but eventually broke up. So it is another significant area of support and resistance, and I am going to be watching out for this one. And again, just like the area before it, if price reaches down here, I'll definitely be looking for signs of indecision, so I could hopefully take a reversal trade. So let's take a look at the final area for support this week. The next support area is down here. This support area spans between the 1.2010 and the 1.2040. Significant support area. It's had quite a few bounces in the past. One of the most recent ones was down here. Again, I will be looking for reversal trades if price reaches down here. So if price comes down to here, I'll be looking for signs of indecision, and if I see my signs of indecision, I'll be looking to take a long reversal trade back up to this area here. So that pretty much sums it up for the support areas. Just to review, we've got a support area here which spans between the 1.2290 and the 1.2310. Support area here which spans between the 1.2130 and the 1.2160. And support area here which spans between the 1.2010 and the 1.2040. So those are the areas to watch out for this week. I hope you enjoyed this weekly analysis. I hope you learned something, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Have a great trading week.